'Cause I'm a warrior.
Hey, what's up? This is Linwood Robinson from WF Athletics. I got my man Brandon over here and Ryan. So last week I told you about the War Machine. This man over here created it. He's going to show us today how to use it. He's going to tell us a little bit about it. So Brandon, hook us up. Tell me what's up.
Really came about a few years back during training and seeing the inconsistencies and kind of the lack of different variations for what people were doing. So we started working with pulleys, and after a few years of R&D and training and creating programming, we finally were able to come out with it, and that's what you're able to use today. Out of the bag, this, just so you know, do not hook it on by this. This is for your door, to hang behind your door. Open it up out of the cam buckle, take it out of the cam buckle. All you gotta basically do is, if you want the easier way, just hold it here, take the cam buckle. You know, for us short people, you gotta jump, pull it up, and make sure you run it through the back of the cam buckle so the cleats catch. And then pretty much take it about knee level a little bit, above the ground. Fold it up nice and curdy. And then you have a handy little Velcro thing up here to kind of store it.
I'm going to have you start off with just a basic push-up. Okay, basic chest press with the pin in. Okay, so with the pin in, obviously the pulley is disengaged. So it's a little bit, you have a little bit more stability working for you at this point. Still get the chest, get a little bit in the shoulders, but you'll see the difference when I pull the pin. All right, so let's get you into a push-up position. All right. Okay, bring your feet back a little bit. There you go. Just on the outside of your hips. Okay, and this time I want you to breathe. Okay, so I want you to exhale, or inhale, and then exhale on the press. There you go. Okay, now, one more time. Go ahead, drop down. Push it back up. Now I want you to rotate wrists, not as much. Quarter, there you go. Drop that down. Exhale. Okay, then I want you to bring your arms up a little bit further away from your body, right there. No straps resting on your shoulders. All the chest. Good, a little bit to the shoulders. Okay, let's do one more. Exhale, good. Now relax. I'm going to have you come out. I'm going to pull the pin up.
So explain to us exactly what the pin in and pin out, what does it do?
Well, now with the pin out, what's going to happen is you're going to experience the difference. What's going to happen is now you have to stabilize. So all the little muscle fibers in your body, and all the receptors and neurons and everything's going to start firing in your body because it doesn't know what to do. Things are going to tighten up that don't normally tighten up with the pin in. You'll feel the difference right away. It's like doing a plank. Okay, now drop down, same exact way. I want you to inhale, good, right there, and exhale. So right away you feel the difference.
Yes.
You start to see where your dominant and your less dominant side lie.
So right now you can really feel the core engage because now you have the rotation and everything that's there. So now you got to really focus.
You really got to go nice and slow, and you got to stabilize, right? You got to mind the muscle. Okay, go ahead, press. There you go, nice. Now I want you to bring your arms out a little bit further away from you, right about there. Now do the same thing.
Am I turning that back out?
Yep, same way. Okay. Keep those elbows out of it. A little more in the chest, less in the shoulders. Good. Okay, everything's tight, right? You don't really have a choice at this point.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of it. So it's basically the reverse of what you just did. Same position, feet are out in front of you. You're going to lean back, put all the way back. So extend the arms all the way out. Good. Just let the arms relax. I want straight legs on this one to start. There you go. Okay, so now all I want you to do is just like you were doing like a low row. Just pull yourself up, pull your chest up towards your hands. Good. Squeeze. Good. All the way down, all the way. Extend, full extension. Now, I want you to keep this tight. So I want you to keep that hip pressed forward. Those hips pressed forward. Pull. Good. And inhale. Good. So same thing. We have the pin in, so it's a little less dynamic, a little less stabilization required. Good. So I'm going to pull the pin out. I want you to feel the difference now. Okay. See what muscles fire at this point. Okay.
See if I'm deconditioned is what you're saying. Okay.
Drop all the way down.
All right.
Good. Squeeze. Both arms, same time. Good. Chest towards your palms. Perfect. Drop all the way down. Good. Try not to let those hips drop towards the ground when you come down. Okay, that way you're keeping everything nice and tight. Okay, abs are really working at this point. Okay, so now one thing I'm going to have you do is drop all the way down now.
Okay.
Feet back out.
Yep.
Drop all the way down. Now I just want you to keep your left arm fully extended and just pull with your right arm. Elbow right alongside the ribs. Good. And all the way out. There you go. So now you really have it work. One side at a time.
Oh, beautiful.
No side is dominating at this point. Good. Keep those hips pushed forward. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Good. And relax. Go ahead.
'Cause I'm a warrior. This is my battle cry.
So everything we're doing here is some more advanced techniques that you can do with this.
Get a little
Beautiful
tension.
unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can crawl.
Nice.
Nice. So the good thing is, now, for track athletes, we can also do that drive where
Take off.
we're here and here.
Right, work your explosive movements.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Taking it out. So now we're going to sit here and do the row to a bicep curl, single arm row, bicep curl.
Nice, there you go, there you have it. Now keep the arms extended on the bicep curl. Okay, keep that arm all the way out. Perfect. Better contraction of the bicep, better lengthening of the bicep. Good. The scapular muscles engaged there, back there.
Rock and roll.
All right, so Ryan's going to put me through the flutter kicks. So let's set me up here.
All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to have you come down, kneel down on your knees. I'm going to adjust these straps so your feet can fit in them. Okay, one there. One on the other side here real quick. All right, so reach back, okay, and tighten up. Push down. Good. Feel like you're locked into place there, brother?
Yep.
All right, other side. All right, push down. Good. Now I want you to extend your legs. Okay, put all the pressure on your hands and your shoulders.
Okay. Nice and
Okay,
flat like this.
Nice and flat. Keep the abs tight, like as if you were doing a plank.
Okay.
Okay, head in alignment with your spine.
Yep.
All right, now I want you to kick. Good. You're engaging your lower abs, hip flexors. Good. Feet apart a little bit. There you go. There you go. So nice and slow. So one goes up, one comes down. There it is. Good. All through your midsection, a little bit in the glutes, lower back, hamstrings.
Yep. Exactly. So
You got the shoulders engaged now, biceps, chest, from holding the plank in that position there.
So now from here you can always change it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can make it as dynamic as you want. You can throw some push-ups in there.
Nice. So always keeping your foot dorsiflex down.
Absolutely.
Okay, that keeps you
That'll
balanced.
keep
in
you
that.
balanced. That'll keep you in place.
Okay.
You feel nice and locked in.
So since we just did flutters, we're going to go from here.
All right, so let's get back to that same position. Let's do knee raises. So extend your legs all the way out. Okay, now I want you to pull in one at a time. So let's pull the right knee in towards your chest. Kick it out. Good. Left knee in towards your chest. Kick it out. Good. Now one at a time. And then other side. Now both sides at the same time. There you go. Good. Hips up slightly. All right. Really engaging those lower abs, hip flexors. Again, upper body working as well.
Whew, that's good. With this war machine, it's no joke. You can't play around with this thing. You got to actually get in there and do the work. You can't cheat it. It's beautiful. I think it's amazing. We got the opportunity to work some core stability, some shoulder rehab type exercises.
Yep.
I really love the flutters. The flutter kicks were amazing.
Yeah, because that really takes in, if you look at some of the three-dimensional type of movements that you don't get from average pieces of equipment, that your body is actually creating the balance within yourself. And that's where you get swimming, for example, the flutter kicks. Where can you mimic a water movement? Swimming, doing a flutter with your feet on standard equipment.
Right.
Swimming like that.
Backstroke.
Right.
You know, coming up with the
Right.
rotation here.
Using
doing
your
that.
body
Yeah,
as your leverage,
absolutely.
exactly.
It's not linear. It's very
Right.
multilateral movements
Right.
that you're doing on this thing. So you've seen it for yourself. You've experienced it for yourself.
The thing that was cool is that Ryan showed me how to do the bicep curl with the row. Now, like they were saying earlier, is that when you keep your elbows in, it's easier. You get an opportunity to cheat. The moment they sat here and said, here, throw your elbows up forward a little higher and extend and flex.
Right. And look how much more range of motion it gives you also from here to here.
Exactly.
And that's, you as an athlete, as a runner also, dancer too.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, if you're not moving as one piece of functioning equipment, running, if you have an injury in your shoulder, it's almost like an injury in your knee, because if you're not able to get that extended and explosive, along with your legs, because they all work together, that's going to prohibit you from being faster, or from actually getting the movement that you need to get to.
Really tapping into your full potential, because you're only using about half of what you're capable of at that point.
Right.
This motion compared to this motion, you know, you have a half motion compared to a full motion. It's the same thing, just like you're saying with
Real world concept. You pick something up like this,
Yeah.
you pick something up and you're moving all around. So it really is giving you the concept of a three-dimensional true movement. You know.
So the War Machine, you got to get out there and do it. So tell us about the websites where people can get it.
You can go to www.crosscore-usa.com. You can also come over to MF Athletics website, and I'm sure there's going to have some stuff about the War Machine and training here at Linwood's Academy. You know, and keep updated the Linwood site too, because that's where there's going to be a lot of training.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Linwood.
Let's do it. Hey, if you're in San Francisco next week, you need to come to the, next week, 2 weeks from now, the URSA convention. Come check them out. I'm going to be there. We're going to get some work done, and that's it.
We'll be at the Tough Stuff booth and the Gopher Performance booth, and we'll all be there doing some training.
Well, thanks a lot.
'Cause I'm a warrior. This is my battle cry.